All right, good morning. Welcome. It is September 11th. It is 2019. We all know what happened 18 years ago today on September 1, 2001. We had some heroes in their own mind, rather, fly some planes into a building and gave birth to 9/11. So my condolences go out to the people who lost, to the families, excuse me, of the people that lost their lives in September 11th. I'm going to say, good morning, Miss Diane. I see you. How are you today? What's going on, BB? Got individuals here this morning. I appreciate you guys for being here. Um, I'm going to give you guys this thing, what I call 15 minutes of funk. And I want to close this series of laws of attraction. I kind of, whenever I get a title, I need to do one, two, possibly three parts because um, I always need to redefine it. So, welcome to WLAW 98.3.com FM. This is Log Talk Radio. This portion of LAW is brought to you by Mrs. Gloria Lucas. Miss Lucas, I always appreciate contributions you give me, and as a showing of my appreciation, I sent you a signed autographed copy of my book, and I do hope you enjoy that. And thank you for subscribing to me over here as well. Um, I'm going to talk about the laws of attraction, and I'm going to put a bow on this thing, and I'm going to end it. People, I used to date a woman that had a 35-inch chest, a 29-inch waist, and a 54-inch button hips. I told this woman when she was 33 years old, I guarantee you'll be 50 years old and still single. For those that follow me, you know the story. That woman is 52 years old this year, and she is still single. How did I know this, though, some 19 years ago? I knew this because of something that I see now more than I did then. I stumbled upon it then. I'll look out for it now. Um, Laws of attraction. People, if I read to you a dedication in my book, it will say this because it does say this. It says, this book is dedicated to Todd Smith Sr., my dad. Dad, I want to thank you for providing me with your DNA. Dad, I want to thank you for helping me and giving me the blueprint and showing me how to navigate myself throughout this cold, harsh world, as well as being a man. Dad, I want to thank you for teaching me Dad, I want to thank you for teaching me that men don't make excuses. Dad, I want to thank you for showing me that being a man at all times is non-negotiable. All right. So I'm going to talk about me today. All right. In the laws of attraction. People, I'm 6'1", I'm 245 pounds. Women love me when they see me, don't love me when they talk to me. I am a nerd. I am not I seen you checking me out, rap to you type of guy. I don't rap to nobody. I'm a nerd. I am a nerd. I am an introvert. It's just what I do. But I have a lot of individuals that follow me, and I get emails from women, and I have a lot of individuals that follow me. I sent off five books yesterday. Three of them were to women. Uh, One of them was to a married woman, Miss Gloria. The other two was, women that have interest in me. But I want to tell you the laws of attraction, how this thing works. My dad showed me being a man at all times is non-negotiable. The unfortunate of the community where I'm from, and I'm from Newark, New Jersey. So if you're from Hee Haw, Kansas, I'm not talking about where you're from. I'm talking about where I'm from. The laws of attraction is women don't want men. They want players. This is one of the reasons as to why I'm still single. Women want players. My dad did not raise me to be a player. Women want guys to rap to them. My dad did not teach me how to rap to a woman. My dad taught me all the fundamentals that I need in life. Just like when you go to school, you get taught the fundamentals of life. You don't get you don't get taught the fundamentals of wearing tight jeans, make your booty big. You don't get taught the fundamentals of putting the cigarette right, tuck it in your lip, and when you talk, the cigarette, you don't get taught that. All right. So I'm gonna teach y'all what the women where I'm from, what they don't want in me, but I'm gonna teach you and show you rather. I'm gonna help you understand for the most part what life wanted in me. Life appreciates me being stern and firm. It's the reason why I paid off $81,000 in debt last year. It's the reason why I live where I live. I took down my living lifestyle with a mission, and I exceeded in that mission. But a lot of people in life, as I stated yesterday, they're easy addicts. They're easyaholics. They want things easy. I'm not interested in easy. I'm interested in the end result, how it's going to position me in life. So I'm going to talk about a white woman, a Puerto Rican, and a black woman. Now, I've done studies on this. Studies show that Puerto Rican women are the number one at having babies in their teens. The beautiful thing about that is they are also number one at being married. So what happens is by the time they reach their 20s, the mistake of having a baby in your teens is washed away. Black women are number two at having babies in their teens. The difference with with black women and Puerto Rican is black women have babies and then they say, well, fuck a nigga, I don't need this nigga, I don't care. And then you will find more black women dedicated to the game than you would the home hustle. And then coming in at last place is the white woman. The white woman have babies the least amount of both, but they marry just as much as Puerto Rican women, which means black women is the odd woman out. But I'm talking about the laws of attraction here on September 11th, 2019. So we're going to talk about the laws of attraction. Hands down, God made black women the most voluptuous women on the planet. But you can find a black woman that looks at that is pretty and have body that are single at 100 times more the rate of any other woman. Gee, why is that? Well, I'm going to tell you about the laws of attraction about the women where I'm from. The women where I'm from, they're not attracted to men. They're attracted to players. Kind of sound like something I said about 5 minutes ago. And because they're attracted to players, the thing that you need to grow old with, build with, etc., they don't have that. They have players. And then what happens is they get in that cycle of playing games like my ex-girlfriend from the Bronx, New York. And I told my brother from another mother, Corey Burrell, let me tell you about the women from New York. If they got a booty this big, they're going to hear, God, your booty is big, 100 times an hour. You could take the woman with the same size booty and put her in Virginia where he live at, and they'll get 100 dams a month. So the women where I'm from, they built on game. They'll do, as I stated in my show that I did the day prior to yesterday, they'll steer your interest. They'll tell you things like, I'm hungry. So you can then turn around and say what you want to eat. Game. It's unfortunate in the laws of attraction, these individuals don't seem to be and don't seem to want no parts of men in their own class. This is why at my age, at 50 years old, you'll see more women that claim that they are beautiful and they define beautiful by their booty. They're single. You can't find 5 big booty Puerto Rican girls single at 50. You can't find 5 big booty white girls single at 50. But in the black community, especially where I'm from, you'll find a million big booty black women single. Why? Because they are nothing about 100% game. The problem is they don't seem to want to be attracted to the people that they are attracted to. People, I have a good life. Thanks to my dad, I have 5 cars. I looked at a home yesterday that I think is the one. I just sold a home. When I sold my home the year prior to last, I got $96,000. I put that in the bank. And my millionaire friend talked me out of paying $200,000 cash for my house and said, hey, man, why don't you just use your VA loan? I said, bruh, I'm by myself. I don't want a mortgage. Then I read up on VA loans and I decided to keep my money in the bank and use my VA loan. And then I'll pay my house off in 5 years. But I have a beautiful life. I only allow women in my life that's attracted to a nerd, that's attracted to an introvert. I am not interested in game at all. I said this before. I am 50 years old. I'll be 51 this year. I like to work out. I told you that the last woman that I dated was in her 20s. Talking about the laws of attraction today on 98.3.com FM. 28-year-old, before that, 26, 31, 35, 33. My ex-girlfriend, the one that I told at 33 she'll be single at 50, I guarantee it, came down here to Virginia last year, and her butt is not 54 anymore. It's about a 59. And she was telling me the problem that she had sexually. She said, the man that I just got out of a relationship with was 56 years old, and he don't know how to get all up in it like you do. After hanging out with me for 3 days, she said, how is it that you are still the same at 33, at 49? I said, because I take care of myself. So now she is attracted to something in me different than she was at 33. The unfortunate thing is she did nothing but show me that she is about nothing but game. I'm talking about the laws of attraction. People, let me tell you something. You should be attracted to what's right. You should be attracted to what's right. I'm a nerd. I'm an introvert. I don't have no game. I don't rap to women. I don't. Not interested in it. Not even a little bit. I'm not. You can go ahead and post up and think individuals going to rap to you. There's a lot of guys out there that rap to women. I'm going to end it with this. My style of a man, women don't seem to like. Women, when they talk to me, they love what I'm talking about, but they say he don't seem to be loose like the other nigga that I was dealing with. I need niggas to be loose. I need niggas to step to this. I need to make sure a nigga will accept me. As I tell y'all, women don't love you based on how well you love them. They only love you based on what you let them get away with. You, that's right, Miss BB. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's that. I want to say this, and I'm gonna boogie on out of here. All right. So I want to tell you guys something about being stern. I can look at my life today and see so many individuals that played all their life. Now they're behind the 8 ball. People at 50 years old, I'm collecting off of 2 retirement accounts already. I can retire if I want. If I pan that camera around, it's my motorcycle, then I build bikes. This part of the office is where I broadcast my radio. The other half is where I build bikes. People, I have 7 incomes. I wrote 4 books last year. Will be income 8, 9, 10, and 11. I'm writing 6 books now, which is going to be incomes 12 through 17. I have an excellent life. I want zero, and I mean zero game in my life. You cannot build a relationship with a woman that's all about game. You cannot build a relationship with a woman that will never ever tell you nothing, sit back and have you doing all the talking. Speaking of talking, I do a lot of talking. Yeah, I know that. I have 5 different radio programs. And when I do talking, women that's about game, they'll be like, nah, I can't deal with him. So I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna go 20 years back. And I'm gonna talk about 3 individuals. And Bill Belichick, Tom Coughlin, and Greg Popovich. Okay. I'm going to talk about 3 individuals right now. In sports, LeBron James is arguably the best basketball player out there. He played for the Los Angeles Lakers. If you take LeBron James and put him on, the San Antonio Spurs, it don't matter that he's the best player. You see, Greg Popovich, when you join his team as the coach, you are not the best player. He is. It's his system. He is strict. All right? Tom Coughlin. Tom Coughlin's motto was, if practice is at 6 in the morning and you come at 6 o'clock, you're late. Tom Coughlin. Bill Belichick has the best quarterback in the game right now. Won 6 championships, aka 6 Super Bowls. But everybody that goes to the New England Patriots knows it's Coach Belichick's team. So we got Coach Belichick. What does Bill Belichick, Tom Coughlin, and Greg Popovich have in common? What do they have in common? In the last 20 years, they have 13 championships among them. Tom Coughlin, when he was with the New York Giants, they won 2 Super Bowls. They haven't been to the playoffs since he left. Gee, I wonder why. Bill Belichick is right off of a Super Bowl championship. And Greg Popovich won 5 NBA championships in the last 20 years. Gee, I wonder why. I've been stern and firm my entire life because that's what my dad taught me. When I look at my life, I say, damn, boy, you did well. I want to thank you guys for listening. This is WLAW, Log Talk Radio, 98.3.com FM. I'm your host, Chris One. Appreciate you. Later.